Good afternoon, Bobcats. Today is Thursday, February the 28th, 2019. And today's homework was Practice 11-2. Today we learned how to multiply fractions. So I am going to choose a couple problems and work those out on scratch paper to see if that will help you on your homework tonight. So the first problem that I'm going to pick is I'm going to do number 11, okay? On number 11, you have 64 times 5 over 16, okay? Students learned today that 64, a whole number, you can turn it into a fraction by putting a 1 under it, because that's the same thing as saying 64 divided by 1 would still give you 64. Okay, so in multiplication, you don't have to find a common denominator. You can just multiply across. But if I multiplied 64 times 5, I'd have to work that out over here. And I'm going to show the students how to do this in a simpler way. So you can look diagonally, and you can see if you can simplify the numbers to make it easier to multiply. So you can't simplify 1 and 5, but you can simplify 16 and 64. One way that you can do that is you can think of a number that goes into both 16 and 64. So I'm thinking there are several numbers, but I'm thinking of the number 8. So I know that 8 goes into 16 2 times, and 8 goes into 64 8 times. I can multiply 8 times 5 and then 1 times 2, or I can even simplify this even more because there's a number that goes into 2 and a number that goes into 8. So I know that 2 goes into both of them. 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 8 divided by 2 is 4. Now I'm going to multiply 4 times 5, and that is 20, and 1 times 1 is 1. And 20 divided by 1 is 20. So that just kind of made my work even easier. I didn't actually have to multiply something out to the side. Okay. All right, so that was question number 11. The next one I'm going to show you is number 21. So for number 21, we have 6/7 times 42. Again, you can turn 42 into a fraction by putting a 1 under it. Okay? Next, you can simplify. You cannot simplify the 6 and the 1, but you can simplify the 7 and the 42. And I know that 7 goes into itself, and it also goes into 42. So 7 divided by 7 is 1, and 42 divided by 7 is 6. Now I can multiply my numerators and multiply my denominators. 6 times 6 is 36. 1 times 1 is 1. And 36 divided by 1 is equal to 36. If you have any more questions, come see me tomorrow during Breakfast Club. I hope this helps, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.